Hey y'all, you're tuning into
Two Friends That Get It.
Two women
Real conversations.
and all in between. Hey guys, hope
Hey,
you guys
y'all.
having a great day today. And y'all better be tuning in.
Tune in.
Okay? Subscribe,
in.
like, and follow Two Friends TGI, that's TWO, on all social media platforms, okay? It's your girl Danny.
It's your girl Casey.
And we about to get into If You Know, You Know with two friends.
All right.
Come
Welcome
on.
to episode 10 hosts.
Oh, no, they're hoes now.
No, I'm just kidding. I got a real raunchy question.
Oh, we're back to raunchy.
Yeah, back to raunchy. Last week we did, soft, cute.
I'm still being soft and cute.
Well, not me.
Okay.
I need spicy questions for a spicy girl.
Okay.
All right. The last time you went down on someone was?
We did this one already.
We did.
Yes, we did.
Did we?
A couple episodes ago.
All right, y'all, because I'm keeping this in. How many toys do you have?
Actually, I don't have any. Yeah, no.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I don't have any.
All right.
One of them got taken away, so.
Take away.
Take me away.
I love my baby. You love the toy, didn't you? I love my baby. Oh.
And he kept it.
Yeah.
Never saw it again.
In my lifetime, I've had 3. One of them got taken away from me because it was a ring, and I was like,
That's insane.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, and it was never a, hey, you want this back type of thing. It's like, wow, someone's mad.
Okay. Dang, take a toy back. That's nasty.
It's disgusting, actually.
What's your question, friend?
When I find a spider in my house,
oh my gosh.
I'm killing it, taking it outside, or you burning the whole house down.
Burning the whole house down. She will see anything that she don't like, insect, spider, whatever. We just gonna say spiders for now. If we're on the phone, she will scream like someone just broke in the house. I'm like, what's wrong? It's a spider.
I know you not talking.
I call the maintenance people.
You gotta know she talk about herself because you do the same thing.
I do. But we
do
talking
the
about
same thing.
We talking about you.
She does the same thing.
We're talking about her.
But you know what it is? I actually do kill it. But I go through a whole phase. Like, I put a garbage bag on my head. I wear gloves. Because what if it jump? I don't want to get in my hair. Yeah. I put on the long rubber yellow gloves. And yeah.
If it's been on the ceiling.
And I'm yelling and screaming at the same time as I kill it. I don't know what effect that does for me. But I feel like I did something when I do that.
Yeah. If it's on the ceiling. I've literally killed one on the ceiling. And I did scream the whole time. And I had it with a broom, and I was scared because it was moving while I was moving.
Broom?
Yeah, but
girl, you gotta get a shoe. Yeah. Because baby, when it dropped, and I don't know where you go, that happened to me one time. It was a spider over my bed. And when I killed it, it was not on the shoe. Yeah. You know what I did? I took my pillow and I went downstairs to the other bedroom. I said, I didn't sleep in that room that whole week. Yeah. I said, yeah, no. I said,
but the maintenance man got to come get it, so. Okay. A nice gentleman.
A nice gentleman.
Yeah.
Well. Now that we got that out the way. So, this week we're going to get into, dating. We're going to let y'all more into our business about our dating experience. So let's go with, friend, what was the worst date you've ever had?
The worst date I ever had was with this guy.
I hope you're watching.
No, he wouldn't be watching because he didn't make it past that date. That was like the worst day ever. So we went to this place in Birmingham called Hyde Park. It was like a steakhouse. He ordered for me. I don't know why. Now I'm okay with it. And maybe it just was me not knowing him that made me get irritated that he ordered for me because he didn't ask me what I wanted and then order my food. He ordered for me. And I was like, we don't know. You don't know what my palate is like. You don't know what I'm allergic to. Don't order my food.
He thought he was being cute.
Yeah, and it failed. So he ordered steak for me. I didn't want steak. I want salmon. So he was like, well, keep the steak and we can share. Share!
How you going to tell me what I'm about to eat?
Ordered my salmon. That was the first ugh. And then when we were talking, I remember everything about him, but I cannot tell y'all what I was able to share with him because he talked the whole time. And then he ended up telling me,
talker.
Yeah. And then he ended up telling me that he was charged for coercing a woman into sex. Now, was that something to say on the first date? Probably not. But did I like that he told me yes, so I could just get gone? I was already gonna be gone before he told me that, because obviously people can change and people go through stuff. But it was just a bad day. Like, I don't even care that you spent that money on. It was just nothing about it.
It's just a mannerism how he was. Yeah. It's nothing. Like, you should have asked, like, if you wanted to order for me and do something, like, cause I don't mind if a guy order for me, but you have to know what I like and what I want.
But it's the first date, you don't even know me. Not for real. Like, we text, we get to know each other, we talk on the phone.
But as far as my food choices, like, I may, like you said, I may not want a section, I may want a chicken, like you said, or salmon. So
maybe I wanted to take a light. And then when I told him I wasn't drinking, he was upset about it. That was another thing. I was like, "Yup."
So you mad? I gotta drink all the time. Yeah.
And I didn't drink with him particularly because I wasn't in the mood. But then, like, it was something about just that time. Like, I'll do a nice little, margarita or something, whatever else on a date. But I just wasn't feeling it that day, and I'm glad I didn't. Well, so that's my worst experience.
That's crazy.
Boo, tomato.
What
about you?
It was this guy. We've known each other for like maybe all of 3 weeks. And I say 3.5 weeks, almost 4. And I don't think I ever told you this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And this was like way like early 20s.
Before my time.
Yes, before your time frame. Just a little bit. I mean, you were around, but you wasn't around at that time. I got you. Yeah. So I normally don't ever let nobody pick me up from my house, right? But I felt you know, you like feel comfortable, okay, like, you cool, whatever, okay, you can come pick me up. Yeah. So mom was like, oh, he's so nice, and I'm like, man, we're gonna see. Like, you guilty till proven innocent with me. So he, gets out the car, and as I'm walking up to the car, I see a thing in the back seat. Now I'm gonna tell you this, guys. Just in my younger days, I did not like kids. Like, at all. And I think kids since they did not like me. Okay. So as I walk up to the car, I see this, as I call it back then. Like, what is this? What is it? Like, it's a kid back here. He had his whole daughter in the car, y'all. I instantly gasped, like, yeah. I was taken aback. I said, what is that? I said, what's going on here? I said, you dropping her off? Oh, no, she coming with us. I'm laughing at my friend. He was like, oh, y'all was going to Chuck E. Cheese. Get some of that so immediately I text my girl. I said, and I told her what happened. She said, oh, Danielle. She like, oh, friend, no. So I'm like, I said, this is what I'm going to do. I said, I'm going to tell you to call me at a certain point and bail me out. We end up going to bail out. And we went to like the fountain area. We're just walking around. Okay. So we're talking. We told him to mention we talking. His daughter playing. So as we sat down, then we started walking. Okay. His daughter runs up and grabs my hand. You was come on. I said, oh, I see what both of y'all are doing here. Y'all want me to be a stepmama. Not the baby. You trying to replace the baby mama at this point because he did tell me what happened. I'm like, oh no, I sent that text so quick after that little girl grabbed my hand because I looked down and I said, oh no, I am not your mother. Now don't get me wrong, I was not mean to her. I was very nice, but deep down inside, I was hot.
I can see that.
I was boiling because why are you bringing your daughter around somebody who you barely know? I could be a whole psychopath.
Literally.
And then why is she so comfortable because most kids and this little girl, they don't go and they just be looking like even to their own family members. I don't like. Yeah, it's like maybe that was a point of curse where kids started liking. Yeah, because I don't know what it was. It took a little turn, but I'm just like she grabbed my hand like I was like she grabbed me like come here, and I'm like
that's how she was. Y'all.
That's what I wanted to do. I really wanted to, but I was just like, hey. Got the call. She was dramatic. I put the phone on speaker and everything. I just want to say shout out to my girl Amy because Amy was very dramatic on that call.
I can see Amy doing it.
Oh my God, Danny, it's Daddy. Like she was going on. Oh, you gotta come. I don't know what's happening. Like it was, and I'm deep down trying not to laugh. And so she's like, I need you to come. Where you at? And so she hung up the phone. Now she texted me and started laughing. How was that?
She wanted to know if she did a good job.
I said, friend, you had him worried. He was like, oh my God. I said, no. I said, I need you to take me back home. When I say I went in the house and got right in the bed, took my shot, I was like,
done.
I told Mama what happened. Mama was like, wait, what? Because I didn't even tell her about his daughter being in the car.
Yeah.
That was.
She's just like, what's going on?
That was one of my worst dates ever. Men don't ever do that. And women don't. But some women, they do be like, when they go out with a dude, they be trying to bring their kids so you can feed them both. Or they be like, well, you got to buy me and my kids something. What daddy? Where's your mama? Where's the grandpappy at? Brother, cousin, sister, best friend, godparent.
Where's everybody?
You skip everybody
to get to me to feed your children some chicken tenders and pasta.
You shouldn't be on this date. Because why you didn't feed them?
Yeah. Hey, nah. Bro,
okay. I guess I can't speak on it because I ain't got kids.
Don't even.
Speaking.
So for the bad date, I feel like those are both very accurate bad dates.
Yeah.
Like mine was a little bit more like crazy, like serious. Well, both of them was crazy. I'm just saying like what he said to me was kind of crazy.
It was off.
I don't know if anybody would have ever went through that. God bless his heart wherever he is. But what about your best date?
Like my best date
you ever had? We want details.
Let me see.
Or what you're willing to share.
I would say it was 1 year for my birthday. I don't know why it was like such an emotional day for me, but I was crying. And I don't be crying like that. Like, I don't know what was going on, but I do know my account had got hacked that morning. And I was going out of town that next day. So I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
And I'm at work, and a lot of the AEs, like I walked over to one of the guys that I help out a lot. And he was like, he messaged me like, hey, D Rice, come over. Woo, woo. So they ended up giving me money for my birthday. And it was how much I got hacked for plus more.
Okay.
And he was like, we just always appreciate you looking out, saving our loans, being broker face, just like, it was just like tears, waterworks. Cause it's like, y'all just don't know or understand like what just happened to me. So that was like part one of it. So the other part was this guy who I was sort of kind of seeing in a way. Cause he was like, what time I'm not gonna discuss more of that, but he was asking what time I got off of work. And I was like, yeah, I'm leaving early. I said, I'm leaving like at 1. I said, I gotta go to the cleaners. I'm like, I gotta pick up my swimsuit and I gotta do some other run around. And then I was going out that night too. And he was like, well, I'm gonna leave when you get off of work. And I said, oh, all right, like, cool. He like, let me know when you leave and let's link up. I'm like, all right, bet. So we end up meeting up, and then he was like, well, when you get done with your errands, he was like, call me. He was like, I want to take you somewhere.
Okay.
I'm like, okay, bet. So I called him, came to my house, picked me up, and everything was cool, copacetic. And then we go to Birmingham. So I'm trying to think like what's out there. And how your mind just thinking like
what's about to happen?
Yeah. So we walked in, it was Fleming's.
Okay.
And I only been there one other time, and it was like with a group of us, and I didn't really get like, experience. So we get in there, and next thing I know, walked in like, oh, I have a reservation for such and such. I'm like, oh, you made a reservation. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm just like, so automatically waterworks start happening. I said, I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah. So I'm crying. I call my cousin to her. She said, girl, if you don't get out there. I said, I don't know why I'm just so emotional. About it was like happy tears. Like it wasn't like, it was just like, oh my God, like you took your time and did that. Goodness. And so get sat down, and then we was trying like 3 different wines. Like, which one's your favorite? I was like, this one. He's like, can you bring the bottle? And I'm just like, And so he like order whatever you like or whatever.
Don't mind if I do.
Girl, order everything.
What if?
Okay, well not everything, y'all, but you know, order, you know, just whatever. Yeah. And then after we left from there, took me back home, and he had flowers delivered to the house, an edible arrangement. And then the morning I was leaving for my birthday, he sent me money and was like, "I really just want you to enjoy and have a great birthday." He was like, "You're just such an amazing person." That and he got me a card and hand wrote in it. So
we love a gentleman.
Yeah, I would say like, because it was one of them things where I wasn't expecting it or anything like that. I thought it was just a really nice, sweet gesture. He wasn't looking to get nothing out of it. Mm-hmm. Like he genuinely, like even in the car, he was just saying like, "I just want you to have, you know, a really good birthday. You deserve it. You know, go have a great time on me. You know, whatever." And I was just like, and the money was how much he sent. So
the chump change. Man, she was about to throw that just because
in a circle.
Because you might as well. You do your job. I'm just playing.
Oh, okay.
All right. So mine.
What about you?
Mine. I have 2 favorite dates. I think. Dang. I gotta pick one.
Yes.
They're kind of similar. Okay, so I'm gonna pick one.
I feel like I know which one you're gonna pick, but
yeah. Well, that one is to be expected because that is my favorite one. I'm not gonna pick that one though. This is. Well, I don't know. Okay, so long story short, basically, I was dating this guy or whatever, and he had been telling me that we were going to go out on a date on like a random Saturday or whatever. So I'm like, okay, like, cool. So he tells me like we're gonna go out on a date, but like, mind you, he keeps talking about like us linking up or whatever prior to the date. So I'm like, well, if we're gonna see each other on Saturday, like, what, you know, like, what's the big deal to like link up, you know, prior to, like, we got a couple of days, like, it's whatever. So he goes like, no, I still want to see you before Saturday. I'm like, okay, cool. So I, at the time, well, and still to this day, big Warriors fan. Like anytime I'm watching basketball, it's always literally just for the Warriors. And at the time, I smoke hookah. Still do every now and again, like when I'm just feeling fancy, but smoke hookah. And the Warriors was playing that Friday night that he wanted to see me before the date on Saturday. So I'm like, okay. He like, well, I'm gonna tell you where to pull up to. And I was like, okay. And then he was like, you like sports? And I was like, yeah. He was like, I know you said that you like the Warriors. Like, I know a hookah spot. Emphasis on the hookah spot. I know a hookah spot that's real cool, chill, and they be playing the games and stuff like that. So after we eat, we can go there and chill and watch the game. So the first thing I'm thinking is, okay, he's listening to me. You heard that I like hookah. You heard that the Warriors is the people that I like to watch, and you know that I'm a foodie. I'm gonna go get some food. Yeah. It wasn't about what he spent. We linked up at like Logan's or Texas Roadhouse.
I love they bread.
Yeah, it was literally, it was something. It was like Logan's or Texas Roadhouse. It probably had to be Logan's, and it was nothing like crazy. Logan's. It was just like, be here at 8, and then we gonna go from there.
Yeah.
Got there at 8. Got out the car. He met me in there. We sat. We had food. We went straight to the hookah spot. Get to the hookah spot. Mind you, like, okay, whatever. He didn't spend a lot of money, but everything's paid for. I'm not having to think about nothing. Just get whatever you want. So he goes, okay, tomorrow is the real date. So I'm like, okay. Still in my mind, y'all, I'm thinking like, you didn't need to see me the day before the date. Like, why were you trying to see me? Like, it didn't, I don't understand. Mm-hmm. So he goes, I'm like, where are we going? Because at this point, he hasn't told me where we're going on the actual date, which was the Saturday. Right. So I'm like, where are we going? He's like, I'm not telling you. I'm like, well, how do I know what to wear? He's like, wherever you want to wear, I'm not telling you. I'm like, okay. So Saturday comes. I was late to the date. I felt terrible. But Saturday comes. He's like,
she always late. So
I didn't used to be like this though. I didn't. I am still very respectful of people's time. I try to be so much. Yeah, I'm bad now. Late. Yeah, I'm bad.
She don't even care. She be like, I was supposed to be there already, and I'm 10 minutes behind.
It depends on what it is. It depends on what it is, but I'm going to get better because I was never like that. I used to hate when people would be late towards me. So okay. That's anyways, so then on the Saturday or whatever, he was like, be ready at 4. He was like, but I'm going to text you the place like 30 minutes before you need to be there.
So she had to be ready.
So I had to be ready. I was still in the house getting dressed at 3:30. He had told me he was going to text me the address. So when he texted to me, he just literally sent the address. So all I knew was that this place was in Rochester. I didn't know where we were going. I just knew that it was in Rochester. So I'm like, where is he about to go? I'm looking cute, got this, that. I'm like, I'm gonna put this, in the GPS, and I want to see what popped up. Thing was, when it popped up, a parking lot popped up. So I'm like, oh, hold on now. So I called him like, listen, parking lot popped up. What's going on? He's like, can you, bro, just please, like, just roll with it, like you good.
Yeah.
Long story short, pull up to Cider Mill, and it was so fun because we just literally went and did like all the like kid like things, but like also went around and like just got a bunch of different like foods. Like that was my first time trying like the corn. Like I love corn on the cob. He knew that. But it was my first time I have like the corn with the little feta cheese or whatever, fried stuff. We were just getting a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
The date went good. We talked. We got to know each other more. And then he was like, okay, we got like some more stuff to the date. So I'm thinking like, bro, like what? Oh, we didn't already ate. Like, so what are we about to go do now? Okay. He like, I know you said you wanted to try lobster. At that time, I had never had lobster. So he like, I know you said you want to try lobster. He like, we gonna go to this place. He like, I want you to get whatever you want. Yeah. I'm like, all right. I'm like, I'm kind of full. Like, we didn't have this. I had donuts. He told me to get some donuts for my grandmother. What type of man thinking about your people on a date?
That's cute.
And I got like a big old jug of cider, apple cider, whatever it's called, and then got the donuts, whatever. Went, jumped in my car, right? He like just followed me, still not telling me the place. I'm like, bro, the date is here. Just tell me. But nonetheless, I really did enjoy it because I felt like I was being led to just go somewhere and have fun and do something different. We put up to a hibachi spot. That was my first time ever having Ichiban. This was years ago. We got just regular hibachi. We get to the little table, whatever else, and he like, okay, she wants to try. See how I don't mind him ordering for me because it was a bit of a difference. So he like, she want to try the lobster or whatever else, like get her, a lobster. I'm like, okay, this is
y'all must have built a more rapport.
We did. I'm like,
other than the last gentleman.
And that was that. And so we drunk, we ate really good. And the end of the day, I go, okay, well, this was nice. I'm gonna go home. I got one more surprise for you. I'm like, he like, just trust me. He like, no funny stuff. I don't know how this man had enough time to check into a hotel and semi-decorated and have flowers and stuff ready, because I'm thinking like, if you couldn't check in until 3, you text me at 3:30 saying get there. You was already there waiting on me because I was late. Like, when did you have time to do all of this? I get to the room, it's flowers waiting, and the flowers say just because.
That's reason so why cute.
I thought, I actually like literally almost teared up. I walked in, I did one of those dramatic things that you see on movies, but I wasn't purposely doing it. It was genuine to the heart. I walked in and walked back out. Because I was like, oh, like what?
Like what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? But I was also like very, very happy about it. And I almost shed a tear because on my Snapchat, this is why I say paying attention is great. On my Snapchat, the week of when he was trying to see me, I had posted like, I love flowers. I want some just because flowers. And in the message, she had put like just because. Yeah. So today, one of my favorite days. I got another one which you already know about, but that one I would say because it was like the whole day. It was what he did. It was a thought. It was that it didn't matter how much money. The Friday even I felt like was a part of the day, and it was just a real good day.
Yeah.
Hopefully that story wasn't too long. I was trying to make it short, y'all, but yeah.
We'll let y'all be the judge.
Let me know in the comments if it was too dang long.
No, that was super cute.
My best date to date. Really, really, really good day. So speaking about dating, because I want to get serious a little bit. I always got to get like either raunchy or very serious. How many serious relationships have you been in thus far?
Serious?
She like define serious. Who met your daddy? I'm just playing.
I would say 3.
3?
Only been in like 3 serious relationships.
Okay. Yep, I can say that for you. Yeah. Why I'm calling your stuff? 2 for me, only 2. Both of them names start with T's. Ain't that crazy? Now to be looking back like,
Thank God they all got different initials.
Listen.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
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 Oh, very calling herself. Yeah.
Wait. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, she said.
Yeah, they do. I had to think about it. Yeah, they all got different issues. But yeah, I've been in 3 serious ones.
So now that you're single, I'm single too, but do you feel like it's hard dating now in your 30s? Or was it hard like trying to date in your 20s? Like what period of dating did you feel like was the hardest?
In my prime, I used to have a rotation. Okay?
A hefty little rotation.
Like a good one. Them was the days. But I can't do that no more as I get older. I can't juggle because one, I be needing naps. I get sick of people so easily now. I be like, ugh.
She turned it into me.
I am. I just be like,
I just don't want to do this.
Leave
anymore.
Me alone. Like I just get turned off so easily. I do feel like it's not even just the age, because even people that are older than me have a hard time, you know what I'm saying, dating or fine, because everybody be on BS. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like it's just the times that we're in now, where it is really, you know, hard to date. And so with me being single, like you can always go back to your past if you want, but who want to go back to their past back to the same thing? And even if you do go back, I don't. It's like, go ahead, if you can rectify it and you come out better and stronger, I'm always here for it, because I know, you know, a couple people that has had that, and I'm just like, dang. But it's like, you gotta put in the work.
Both of y'all.
Yes, on both ends. It's like, if you really want it to work, that means whatever happened in the past, you gotta let that go. Yeah. Let that be. You can't be on that no more. And it's almost kind of like you gotta start over and date again. Like if that were to ever happen to me now, if anybody from my past, my exes, I'm like, we gotta start from scratch. Like, cause I want to get to re-know you now. Yeah. Because
like who you are right now.
Yeah, because who I am when we were together, I'm no longer that person. And I've always said that every relationship teach you something different about yourself. Mm-hmm. And I've learned and grown from that. I've learned what to tolerate, what to not tolerate, and just what I could have done differently, how I acted, you know, just different things. So it's like, even if we dated, we broke up a couple months ago, Danielle is not the same Danielle. It's a new trust and believe. It's a new and improved one over here. And it's like, I'm not letting a lot of stuff slide, but being single and dating right now in my 30s is definitely hard. Yeah. And am I enjoying the single life though? Yes, because it's like, I don't gotta worry about nobody else's feelings. I don't have to worry about like just all the extraness that comes with it. It's just like, I can be at peace, at ease. I be chilling, y'all. Like, for real. People be thinking I'm doing a lot of stuff. But I don't. I really be working it in the bed.
No, heavy in the bed.
Heavy, like
that's your favorite spot in the world.
It is.
Not in your car, not driving, in your bed.
In the bed. Yeah. Like we about to, especially don't let it snow. It's about to snow tomorrow. And where am I gonna be at?
Sleep.
I'm gonna do some stuff around the house. Yeah, but really I'm gonna be in the house. I ain't leaving out the crib.
Yeah, it's like I'm straight.
Yeah, so it's like I don't feel like I need to be up under somebody to feel, you know, something like I'm content. Like I'm good.
It's harder for me to date now than it ever has been before. One, because my patience is low. Okay, it's a lot I will not tolerate. But I also think that it's hard because, like, oftentimes I find that people have like different experiences than I do, and I like that for like the sake of being able to learn. But I feel like it becomes an issue when people take those experiences and try to like bring it on to you. Like they want to trauma bond, or they want to, you know, because maybe you met a man and maybe he had like 5 different girlfriends, or maybe he's never been in a relationship. He's used to situationships, so he does things a little bit differently. Or maybe you are a man who's, you know, trying to pursue a woman that's been single for so long, she won't get off her high horse. Like, I don't know. I think it's just harder because we have conditioned ourselves to kind of just be okay with whatever. But then I feel like the flip side of it is that it's hard because, like, if I'm a person who, okay, let's say I prefer like no kids, who I'm about to really, for real, about to get who ain't got no kids. Like, it's people out here. But then some of the men who don't have them, like that's older than me, don't want them at all. And it's like,
I can't date you because it's like, I may still possibly want to have a kid one day.
It'd be so many different factors. And I feel like now people really, everybody's set in their ways. And it's like, hey, you just gotta, sometimes you either gotta put in way more work or search a little bit harder. Not saying that I'm searching, but search a little bit harder to like find that person that's like equally yoked with you. So I feel like it's harder now. But in my 20s, I was in a relationship. In my 20s.
You heard her.
In my 20s, this how I was. In my 20s.
I had a time.
In my 20s, I was having a time. Anytime I was on a break. I'm just playing. Hey. No. Listen, and then, well, actually, because I was in my 20s when I got out of my serious relationship, I had me baby, I was the roster queen. People knew that I had something loaded up. Like, I kept a good 3
in rotation.
Good 3 in the rotation. And the thing is, you got to know that you don't have to sleep with everybody you talk to. That was the thing that made it very fun. And it was like, they was okay with that. They knew I was single. They knew I had got a relationship. So it was like, I had my person
respect my boundaries. Yeah. And as long as you respect my boundaries,
we good. You got your person you might have some fun with, go out on dates with. You might have that other one that you just, hello.
Be on the phone with, talking all day.
And then you got the other one that's maybe just your friend and y'all trying to figure it out. And if y'all get there, y'all get there. If y'all don't, y'all don't. But yeah, that was my little experience.
So, as far as like dating age-wise, like, could you be a Drea and date that much younger than you? Have you ever dated anybody younger than you?
No. I've had younger people, like maybe I was 30.
What do you consider young? Let's start there.
Okay, so I'm 31. Young to me is 29 or younger.
Girl.
But I'm like 29 to me for 31 would just be like, I don't know if I want to do that. And that's just my preference. But would I still give it a chance? Maybe. But I just say
that's not that young.
It's not, but I said 29 and younger. So
I'm 29.
Yeah, younger. So it's 28, 27, 26, 25. All of that is young. Like, I don't need you younger than 29. Basically, that's something like 29 and younger. Yeah, but I could never be a Drea because, but I ain't gonna lie, them young boys they be talking to, they be fine though.
That don't mean nothing. I just hope my girl don't get dropped.
Yeah. No.
For the next.
I can't. That's crossing boundaries. I always say, like, if somebody is old enough to be my sister, if they my sister's age, like, what do I look like dating someone that is the age of my sisters, and I'm their big sister, and I'm like years up. Come on now.
Yeah.
Because I would be mad if a man my age was trying to talk to them at their age.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I think about it. Would you do that? Would you date someone younger than you like that, or do one
not
of those?
that young? No, I've dated one of my relationships. He was 4 years younger than me.
It was 4?
Yeah.
I thought it was like 3 or 2.
It was 4. It was very interesting to say the least. I think but he had an old soul.
He did.
Like
he did.
Yeah, and he didn't look his age.
Oh, he definitely did.
I thought he was older. I had to ask that young man to see his ID. I said, let me.
When I met him, I was like, why y'all with that old man?
Oh my God.
He older than y'all? That was like just a kid.
Screaming.
I think I met him when he was only like 23, 22.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is y'all? He that young? Y'all look at why y'all? And they was all going in their 30s.
Yeah. But it's like I wouldn't do that young.
Yeah, not again.
No. But no, I'm more so like, of course, like around my age range. Yeah. Of course, older. I've always dated guys that's been 10 years older than me.
That's too old for me. I don't like that old. I could do it. It gotta. I don't know. I'm just not. But
don't knock it.
Yeah, I'm about to say maybe because I haven't tried it. But the ones that be trying to talk to me that be 40, we don't go that far. And I don't know. I just
really.
I'm y'all. By the brain, I'm a baby sometimes.
Cause see, I feel like because of the connection and the chemistry that we had, and we was just but I also learned something from both of them. Like they put me on game to like a lot of stuff, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I put them on game on stuff, but it was a very good like interest, like you know what I'm saying? Huh?
You always have luck with that. You have luck with trying guys that are older than you.
Yeah,
not
but
so much.
Look at me now, just
single, ready to
mingle. Are you ready to mingle?
I am. Me too. I want to date, like
I want a man.
Yeah, I want to date with a purpose. Like I'm tired of
we tired of the street, y'all.
I'm not in the streets though. You ain't in the streets either. You be in your bed.
I know, but I'm just saying, if I were to get back out there and do, I don't want to do. What's your favorite color?
You want to get straight
what
to
do
it?
you do it? Yeah.
She want to just do it now.
I want to be like, so you want to get married?
Okay, tomorrow.
When? How long? I gotta start taking that approach. I gotta start being that girl. You want a kid? Cause I ain't got no kids.
Cause come on.
You don't want no kid? Oh, I can't. Bye. You want a kid?
Skip the other questions.
Hello, we can learn it.
Like?
We can learn about that later.
No, I
don't eat no nuts though. You allergic? I'm gonna be like, oh, where is Epi?
Not the nuts. So the relationship thing for me is like I spent my 20s in relationships because my 2 serious relationships was in my 20s. So by the time I broke up with my ex, I like wanted to be single because I'm like, I owe this to myself to at least be single for a couple of years. Like I can't just be boom relationship, boom relationship, boom relationship like that. I just feel like you don't get to like know yourself or do things that you want to do. That's my opinion, you know. But now I'm like, okay, it's been a little too long.
Yeah, I feel like when people, I don't doubt, like I don't get on people that get in relationships like that. Do whatever is for you, but I do agree you don't really fully know yourself until you've been by yourself, and you just kind of shut out all the extras around you, and you on your own. It's like you consider your room, be quiet, and you know, and it's like. But like I said, everybody is different.
Or even if you're having fun, like just being single to know what things you can work on so you can not take the same things that you've learned or you thought was right in the previous relationship. Yeah, to the next person. So it ain't nobody gonna be perfect. It takes some time, or it might take for you to be in a relationship to know, like, okay, I remember I tried to do these things differently, but now I gotta work on like these other.
That happened to me in my last relationship. Like it was some things where I'd be like, that he would say, I'm like, dang, my ex said this. Yeah. And I told him, I said, dang, is it me?
You started finding out you was a little triggered. Like, hold on.
I was like, I'm like, dang,
wait a second.
I'm like, I guess I do that. Huh?
Yeah.
I'm like,
sometimes it takes for a man to tell you.
Yeah, and it's just like you be thinking you tripping, but like I said, when I heard it, if I hear it a lot, of course, it's like, okay, I know. But like I said, it was the 2. I'm like, okay, well, maybe it is some truth to it. A little bit, and I'll take heed to it. Like I don't mind being like, you know what? Yeah. I can see now. My bad.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I can do that better or differently. Yeah, I'm kind of ready now though. Like I like having me a man. I'm not gonna say I'm a clingy girl, but you know, I can be submissive when I want to be, and I do like quality time. And the only thing that I really did miss when I first became single is that I did a lot of traveling with my ex. So like it was never hard for me to try to plan trips because I knew I immediately had someone to go with. But I'm glad now that like I have my sisters, I have my friends and stuff like that. But back then it was harder because I traveled a lot and everybody had different like school schedules. So I was missing that for a bit. But as far as like the single life has done me well in some areas more than others. And then other times I'll be like, this is so ghetto. Being single is ghetto.
It's boring.
AF. It is boring.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like, boring. It's boring. I'm not gonna even sugarcoat it. I'll be like, well, hey, bed.
Well, there.
I missed you. Yeah. Though I just saw you not too long ago.
I've been trying to get my back cracked.
Ready to snuggle on up.
Yeah. That in there. But for real though, you ready to ask me this last question before we get on up out of here?
Yeah. Are you a PDA person?
Yeah.
What do you consider like your PDA?
I had an ex that used to do one of these or like put his hand in my chest, like in my shirt.
That's because we got big boobs.
And it infuriated me so bad. And then after a while, I just let him do it. Like if we would be at the table, but I would still say something, but I didn't let it make me mad.
Yeah.
And then he introduced stuff like sitting in the booth on the same side as me.
Oh no, get your butt across the table. And I can't do that. I want to talk like this the whole time.
But no, at first I didn't like it, but I sit over there. Yeah, but like now, like
because I want to put my foot up on somebody. I don't want to put on the bench. I want to put on your leg. Everybody know I like to be like put my little short legs. I'm like,
Like put your feet right there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm like, come here. I'm put my feet up there.
Well, yeah. I do like PDA. I don't mind it. I think just don't grab my breast. Obviously, I try to go through that again, but I'm okay with it. But I don't know. It can be overkill if you're doing too much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What about you?
Yeah, no, I don't mind it. I don't not mind it.
We know you don't mind it.
What?
She will listen.
What have I done?
She will grab the face, tongue down her man. If she wants a kiss, she will do it. It don't matter where they are. She's going.
I've done that.
The silence is real loud.
Was I under the influence?
Maybe, but you gonna do it, and you don't care. So, yeah, she like it. Yeah, well,
I feel like I was under the influence because I had to really think about that.
Blaming on an
alcohol. Okay, what's your raunchy question?
Oh, you know it's giving raunchy.
You can answer it first then.
Okay.
Swear.
I've mixed in which of the following during sex? Anal beads, butt plug, both, or none?
I've never used either one of those. Others, but
yeah, I've never used any of those.
I never used either one of those.
Yeah, me either.
And other things. So
see, that was easy. It was raunchy and easy. You just said no.
Yeah.
And doing it
again.
Oh, I was thinking. What you thinking?
I don't know. I was just going off the.
Yeah, that's. Wait, one more, friend. Let me see, because you know, I gotta come.
Not you get the ask too. Go ahead.
Thank you. Out of all of the choices that I'm about to repeat to you, which of the following is your favorite? Doggy style, missionary, cowgirl, or side by side?
I have to say either missionary or doggy style.
She always taking my answers. I'm a good old missionary girl.
I mean, it depends on. Never mind. I'm not gonna even go into that.
Yeah,
yep.
Yeah.
Missionary or doggy style.
Missionary. One of two. What? Yeah.
Nah,
okay.
Cowgirl, you know.
Well, that's all that I have. Thank you all for tuning in to episode 10. We appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow us on all social media platforms at Two Friends That Get It. That is Two Friends, TWO, Friends, TGI. My name is. It's your girl, KC. That's Kenya C on all platforms, KENYAC_. You good?
Yes.
What's your name?
Danny. I mean, I'm so Danny.
Y'all. I'm gonna keep it in too.
I'm so DANII. Okay. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Tell a friend, tell your cousin, tell your brother, mama, auntie, uncle, wife, husband. All right. Check us out every Sunday.
Every Sunday.
And we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.